Come on in this house.
Welcome back to the Navy Black Podcast. This is episode 34.5K edition. Been a crazy week for the Navy Black Podcast. Particular one member, 35K almost in one day. Talk to him a bit.
Hey, you gotta speak it, believe it, and you will receive it, man. It's been a crazy week for me, just like everybody else. Like people been hitting me up like crazy, throughout yesterday and today or whatever, asking me questions about how the hell I did this, and like it's tight as hell because I really believe I did this. I don't think I did this by luck. Like I say, we prepared for this, and like that's why we here to tell y'all today. Like we about to run down and tell y'all how this all came about, how I started with whatever I started with to August to what. September 1st made $34,000 in a day. Say I bought DocuSign, which I made my money off of. I bought DocuSign August the 4th. One contract.
Oh, let me say this right fast. I'm supposed to be in the same category with him, but I didn't do all the homework I needed to do. August 4th was a big day for both of us. Both of us bought DocuSign on August 4th, but I got my expiration date for the auction August 28th. His expiration date was
September 11th.
September 11th.
I still have another week on that contract if I wouldn't have sold, but I have sold. But I'll tell y'all about that later. But go ahead, you got something to say, big boy.
Yeah, you got something to say, Devin?
I mean, I ain't had no week like he had, but I think Monday and Tuesday was a good day. I ain't had the type of day that I've been having the last 2 days, but Monday and Tuesday was good all across the board. Like, before he get into what he made, like, I put in a call for Walmart Monday morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Walmart ran.
Yeah, it ran. But see, when it got to like $200, I was like, I don't know if it, because I've been noticing like trends in it. It's like at 11 o'clock a.m., that's when it's like kind of at its peak. But it might hit again around about 2:30.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, round about 2:30. So when 11 o'clock hit, I was up $210. And I was like, well, I don't really want to do a day trade, so I'm going to just let it chill a little bit. And then at the end of the day, it just so happened to keep rising. So I'm like, oh,
they're
shit.
ready
Like,
to sell off top. I'm ready to get out of here.
Yeah, I want my profit, man. I want it. So then at the end of the day, I get to check it right before 4 o'clock because I like to get in there at like maybe 3:15 and just see if I want to make another play for the next day or if I just want to let it keep riding. When I looked at Walmart, I was up 500. And I'm like, oh, shit. So if I just let this shit sit a little bit longer, I might can make some more money off of it. It's still a coin toss, though, because sometimes it'll go down and sometimes it won't. But, I mean, I felt good about my 500 in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a great day. Think about it. Do you make 500 at your job a day?
I don't make $500 a day.
Not a day.
Like, but you said you'll scale your day trade restrictions. You got day trade restrictions?
Yeah. I mean, you might be the only person that don't.
That we know for real though, man.
You might be the only person that don't, man.
But tell me that I've been like to hear from other people's perspectives. Like when you saw what I was making that day, what the hell you was thinking? When I had sent y'all that picture and stuff.
Be honest with you, when I first seen it, I was like, damn, that's crazy. But I know what it take to get to that point too. Now, somebody who don't really know what it take to get to that point, they might be like, well, how the hell he do that? I know, like, just dealing with it because I hit a play early. Yeah. I hit a big play early. So I was thinking like I could hit another one of them, but they don't really work like that. Yeah. You got to have your income freed up enough to keep putting money into it so you can keep putting money out. And that's why, like, you ain't never say that you spend a lot of money in the market, but you did say you was like, I done spent so much money in the past few months. That was episode 34. Yeah, I knew what you was talking about, but the average person won't know what you're talking about. Nope. You had to take a lot of money to pour into the market to be able to have a $34,000 day.
That's the truth.
That's how I felt when I seen it. I was like, oh, yeah. So when I seen it, I was like, all that work that man put in, all that money that he dumped into it, he got it right back out. That's what we aspire to have.
Exactly. That's what I was saying, man. Like I say, it took so much time to make this come to fruition. And like, it just
talking about, like, go back to your story again, what you were saying at the beginning.
We talking about me?
Like, when you first got, like, what it was, all the details.
August, I'm gonna tell you this. On August the 4th, I bought my calls for DocuSign and Apple. So like both of those calls August 4th, both of them changed, like quote unquote, like somebody said to me, changed my life. But I don't say it changed my life. It changed the way I think about life, my perspective of life. Cause to say like, well, how my stock account look right now is ridiculously crazy. And like you sit down and have to realize like, whoa, I made 34K in one day. Like, dang, if I could do that in one day, that means I could do that again. Like we always say, if we could do it once, we could do it twice.
I could do
If
it
you
again.
believe it's possible, it's possible. Les
Right.
Brown, man.
Speak it, believe it, receive it, man. Like I say, like Deontay Wilder's statement, he always saying this comes so true because like we speak all this stuff every
Today.
pod. To this day, I wish we had this. I wish we had the soundtrack, but like
To
we
this
speak this
day.
every day, every week on our podcast about financial freedom. Like we trying to get location freedom, time freedom, all this freedom because like we know, like I say, you can't get no time back, and like that's all we talk about. And like to our podcast to really have someone on the podcast, cause like this maybe this ain't my win. This the Navy Black podcast win. This like
Right.
everybody that got something, including to what I got going into my life. It's our win. So like it's crazy to me.
It's my win. It's like on Lil Wayne and I'm watching Drake go hard for 10 years
Yeah,
straight, man.
this my win, man. I did this.
I made this.
Yeah.
I'm rooting the tree.
But it's so crazy though. Like right now, like should I say what's in my buying power right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because
That's what this
sold
about.
today.
Yeah, I
Everybody
sold-
saw your account yesterday.
Yeah, I sold it. Honestly though, y'all, I had a really good day in the market, but a bad day because I held too long, but I didn't hold too long. I panicked. I had a plan coming into the market this morning, but if it ran down a little bit, I was gonna sell for. I had 10 contracts, but like two different contracts, some at different prices.
Yeah, explain that. You feel me? Like explain the two different type of contracts you had and how many contracts you had.
Yeah, so I had 8 contracts.
Explain like all the situations that happened before, because like I know the story, but I want the people to know how it was.
Yeah, I'll say keep me on track, and like I say, I'm just gonna keep starting from the back end of it and let people know how from August 4th to September 1st how I made 40 bands.
Yeah.
Really though, but like
Exactly.
anyway, like so August let's say like August 4th, I bought Apple and I bought DocuSign, and then like I say the next day I bought DocuSign at $223. I bought it at $515 for $515. But it was at $223 when I bought it. Like in the next 3 to 4 days, DocuSign ran down from $223 to $193. But guess what? I believed in DocuSign because like I knew DocuSign earnings was coming up. They had time. I knew the earnings was coming up September 4th, and I knew like DocuSign is something that everybody uses because it's essential to what's going on right now. Why? Because nobody ain't going out. Everybody e-signature and stuff, and it's an e-signature per se with people buying houses and all that kind of stuff. So like it's got to run up at some point in time. It's like so it just kept going down, and I just kept buying contracts. I believe in it.
That's the hack, y'all. That is the hack, having capital and being able to buy the dip. Because you can keep buying your contract price lower and lower. If you buy a contract first for $5, say, well, $500, and if it goes down, your contract start being worth $100. If you keep buying at 100, you'll keep bringing down the price. And when it run up one day, your price gonna be so low,
explode.
Boom.
Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you. So like basis though with DocuSign, like it just keep going out. So I just keep buying on goddamn contract. So from 515, I buy it so far down. It's at 127. I got 18 contracts this last week, dog. Like so, like I was like down like then there's $2,000 on DocuSign for a couple of weeks. Like I don't want to say, but like I said, I was patient and I knew what the plan was. I saw a vision. I saw that was like people were saying that them stocks was on discount. Like, so I knew them stocks was on discount because I knew they were going to raise up. I knew, like I say, my little money so it was going to work for me. They were going to come back and work for me. But anyway, but then, like I say, it ran up $1,700 on last Wednesday or whatever, $1,700. So it went up. I was already down like so much money, but I was over $1,000 by that. Matter of fact, it ran up like $2,300 because remember I was down like $1,200 that day, and then I was up $1,000 that same day. And next thing you know, I was about to go to sleep. I was on night shift. I was about to go to sleep or whatever. And I got a text, and I woke up, and I looked at the text, and then I looked at my stock account. You know, Monday through Friday, I got a chair. Look at the stock account, man. I'm up.
Yeah,
it's a good day.
I'm on it.
It's a green day. So I like let me watch this. Let me look at this. Let me see the jump. I'll go to sleep. I look at it. My jump done drop. I'm now down like $300. I'm like, what the world? I was just up $1,000. I'm talking about like I was down. I had to make $1,700 that day or whatever. I was just down $300. I'm like, what's going on? And then so I just panic and stuff, and like so it raised back up to $150. Like, I'm getting out of DocuSign. I don't hit it too long. It's tearing my heart apart, man. It's like so I just sold it. I sold it with I sold it with $150 loss. I had bought it all the way down.
Like he sold it for $150. I want to jump in there because I want to include this point to it. The 18 contracts he sold yesterday when the market closed, them 18 contracts would have been worth $57,000.
Yeah.
57,000. He was buying some contract at 60 cents, y'all. That's $60 in auction term. So you could have bought that contract for $60. And yesterday, that contract was worth at the end of the market day. What I just said it was worth.
You said, I think you said
I
about
forgot how much it was worth, like each one, but I know total
3,100,
18
something like that.
contracts.
3,100, something like that.
It was something like that, but 18 contracts were worth $57,000. He gave that way too fast, and he lost $150. And if he would have held that, he would have made 57 more. But keep going with the story.
But okay, so I does that. I did that anyway. So I know I always say does that.
Because when he did that, y'all, me and Whitney were like, why would he say it? Like, he's such in a good position because he had bought his price so low in the option. So like, you got so much time. His expiry date went until September 11th. But the thing about it, like, we telling him, why would you sell that? But we didn't ever buy it back in. Because I had DocuSign contract the same as his, but I had sold out of mine because mine was expiring that Friday. And I sold for a loss. And I could have been in the same contract as him.
Right.
Then what you did once you had sold it, and we was like, why would you sell that? What you did?
Hey, I woke back up that night. I woke up that same after I got up to go back to work that night. I woke up, I was talking to them or whatever. And like, hey, I was like, I got FOMO, I'm mad. I went back in there, instead of a 270 call, I bought a 255.5 call. 12, I bought 4 contracts. And I forgot what price I bought it at. But then like at some point in time, it dropped down. So I bought like 8 more contracts. So I had bought it where it was at $2.87. So I had 12 contracts on DocuSign at that Wednesday, and it kept running up. Like, that's why people kept saying, like, that's why when people accounts keep running up every day, they in some hot ass option that they ain't even gotta sell. They just keep letting it run. And that's why I was able to keep showing the amount of money I was making, because I wasn't selling no day, because I knew how much money I really had, and I didn't have to sell, because I knew DocuSign is a good company, because I know it's been used a lot. Like I say, I look from my perspective, I look at consumers, I look at what people need. Like I say, the world has showed who is essential and who is not. And DocuSign is essential right now because ain't nobody trying to be around each other.
Right. And see, that's what got me. Like, when I first put in my first couple of calls, I just picked the one at the top. But then I was like, this number that I'm saying it's gonna reach, like, I don't know if it's gonna reach that shit. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go down a little bit, pay a little bit more, but get a number that's closer to the number that hit. But like, I put in the call today. 2 days ago, from this shit that I seen on Yahoo Finance called, it was like a penny stock. I put in like 6 shares of it and got like $80 off of it. But if I would have went with the number at the top, I probably only would have got like $10 off of it. Okay. But being that I went closer to the number that I knew it was already at, it's like, okay, you hit this number right here, you might have to pay a little more. I want to say I paid like $35 for it. Yeah. But if I got 80 something for it, I just want to use that to add that to my buying power so I can go make me another flip.
How the hell they be finding these contracts for $35, dog? I never find contracts for $35.
He said he's going to the top, man. Like, we looking at, hey, we'll spend a little bit of money to get a closer price,
Anything that's like 400, 500, I ain't know that them was the ones I probably need to be on, because I'm like, no, it ain't at the top. So, like, if I see one sitting at the top for like 23 cents, which is $23, them was the ones that I was always clicking on. I ain't know if I keep going down, I'm going to have to pay a little more, but I'm going to get a whole lot more back in return. I ain't know that until like 2 days ago.
There's a lot of different, strategy
techniques, because
some people can do that. If you buy 100 contracts at that, and if it go up a little bit, you're going to make a lot of bank. It just depends on how much you want to put on a little contract.
But I want to say I had caught Alibaba at like 250 or something, 290 or something like that. And I was looking at the call, and this is where I figured it out. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to put in this call for Alibaba. This shit say it's gonna get to like 385. I'm like, Alibaba ain't going up no $100 in no month. I mean, it might, but I ain't really trying to bet on it. So then I went down a little bit, and it was at 290. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this one that say 330 and see what I can get out of it. I ain't get much out of it, but I want to say I got like $120 off of it. But then
you never had no losses, boy. Goddamn, it's like all wins over there.
But then, like, I kind of got lucky, because as soon as I got out, when I was like, okay, because sometimes you'll look at the chart and it's a number that is peaking at. It'll come up, it'll slide over, and then it'll come right back down. So I was like, once it get back to this number, I'm gonna just get out as soon as it get back to this number. As soon as it got back to like $150, I was like, let me go ahead and just get out. Once I got out, it ain't go no higher than that. So I was like, I take $150, put it in my buying power, and send it somewhere else. I can get a
Exactly.
share of Apple off $150.
Right now you can for real.
I've
And
been volatile.
yeah,
I got 3. I bought 3 Monday. Yeah.
What price you got in that?
125.86.
Okay,
We got
then.
in early Monday. I
Yeah,
ain't even buy that. I got
9:30.
a couple shares of Skyworks, but I've been selling off all my shares besides like I got Netflix in my portfolio, Zoom, XOXL, which I've been telling people about. That's one stock I've been telling people about for so long. And people won't listen for some reason. I just keep making money.
What
It
you
had
mean?
went from 60 to 300 from March to now. So if you about 100 shares at 60, you know how much that'll be worth right now? 100 at 300, what that'd be worth? Like 30,000? So they took what, about 6,000 to 30,000? Easy. I'll $6,000, dog. That's just like an auction, but that's why auction is so good though. You can make that out of doing contract. Like right now,
come up quick.
I got Teladoc. I got 10 contracts, I believe. Teladoc, and hey, you never know what's gonna happen. Like I bought my price down so low where I'm up right now. I'm up almost 1,000, but I was down for a while, and that's the way you're gonna do it. But finish your story, bitch. Tell them what you all did to get the 35.
Okay, so this was the that was a Wednesday when I bought back in on DocuSign. Was that that maybe was a Tuesday?
Probably Tuesday.
Yeah, that was Tuesday, and then like that Wednesday or whatever, like I made money that day, but then come August the 19th, that's when DocuSign started creeping on up. So that was, I think that was that Wednesday, right, Bill? Yeah, that was Thursday when I started making $1,000.
Now it was August 19th. Yeah, it started creeping up a little bit.
Yeah, I made $1,000. I made $1,000 that day, and then that Friday I made 3.2K that day. That Monday I made 1.4 that day. That Tuesday I lost 1.3, and then I made, so basically in the month of August I kept making green days. I lost $13 on the Tuesday, but the rest of the week I made 16, and I made 400, and I made 200. But like it's basically green days or whatever. Then I knew, man, I was like, DocuSign, I'm looking real good because I had to make $9,400 in the month of August alone. And I just had, listen to this. I had just posted on Twitter, August 31st, like how like it's crazy. I made $9,400 in a month because I had never made a double-digit month in my life because compared with my adding with my job money, I made about 12, 13K in August, and then come September 1st, 34K. I'm talking about like the market when. Like, it's crazy because like me and Bill had these conversations because like he's supposed to be in this just like me because like, we had the same, we talk about the same stocks or whatever. I mean, like I say, you know, we've been Texas too, Devin, and I swear I seen y'all what I was doing. It's just that like it's crazy how it really boomed the way I couldn't even expect to do what I did for the last couple of days or whatever. So Monday gets here or whatever, I made 2K Monday, and like on a slight day, I'm like, and then like DocuSign, like it runs up. Yeah, it's a slight day.
Yeah, two is slight now.
Yeah, but that day DocuSign kind of started creeping up because like earnings is okay. Like see, like people don't know about earnings season. Like earnings season is a season that you can really change your life. I saw somebody make 83K today. Like their account went from like 50-something thousand to 130,000. I ain't saying my account went from that, but hey, if you go on my Twitter, you'll see where my account went from. Like, you feel me? Like, I mean, literally, like on probably August the 18th, August the 17th, I had like probably 5,700 in my stock account. And think about what I got in my stock account. I finished yesterday with 52,000 in my stock account. That's crazy. Like,
so what all did you cash out on? You say you sold, right?
Yeah, I sold all the country. I sold.
You sold everything?
I saw all my DocuSign because it was dropping. It was perfect. It
was about to get bad for you.
It got bad. It got bad because, like I say, cause I'm telling you, it was at when 9:30 hit. Shit, I saw 65,000, 13,000 on the what you call it. Then Robinhood, man, it be messing up.
Robinhood pissed me off, man.
That shit pissed me off so bad, man.
Man, Robinhood just user friendly and it's easy to use on the phone, but once
early in the morning,
trading platform, I always have the difficulty.
Early in the morning, we having high traffic. You might be able to buy, but you can't do nothing else. Like, man, come on, man.
Let me tell you what happened to me today. I'm like Teladoc dropping. So I'm like, I'm not finna jump out right now. I'm finna buy the dip. So I don't know if it's gonna keep dipping. So I put in the contract at 243. It's saying that 243. Soon as I put the contract in, I knew it was gonna go way lower once it went in because it went straight in. 243. Boom. Next thing I know, the next second is 210. So I lost $33 on 10 contracts that fast.
Yeah.
What?
That's bullshit.
What? You feel me? Like, I ain't just got one contract. I got like 10 contracts.
But I was saying the hack is.
That should have pissed you off, man.
I was down like about $986 a day at one point in time. And at the end of the day, I ended the day up 500.
I was down probably. That's good though. I was down probably like 250 at this morning. And I'm like, man, this shit ain't looking good, man. And then like I left it alone because I get aggravated with it, so I have to leave it alone. I came back to it probably 2 hours later. But see, when I got aggravated with it, it was like 12 o'clock. Like Bit told me, he was like, it's gonna be high in the morning, it's gonna dip around lunchtime, then it's gonna come right back up.
I be checking the charts on my phone all day.
Yep.
So when 2 o'clock hit, I come back and look at it. I'm like, okay, I'm up 150. I'll take the 150, but it's kind of hard to take the 150. It's kind of hard taking being up 150 when yesterday I was up 650.
Yeah, for real though.
But you got to take every win you could take though, so I ain't tripping.
Exactly.
Especially if you try to build your account, take them wins out. Small wins add up to big wins because you need capital, so you don't have to keep going to your bank. Because I mean, I got money, a little bit of money in the bank to throw at it if I need to throw at it because I'm buying the deal. That's how you win. Because when you got a deal, your price lower and you got more contracts.
Yep.
I had to buy another dip of Apple today. Apple dropped today. Y'all ain't see that?
I ain't talking about stock. I'm talking about just straight option.
Option.
All I'm really doing is buying options.
You know you can buy
another stock today. Yeah, I know that too. But I'm saying I had to buy another Apple today because it was up yesterday to like 136.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it at 125, so I was straight. I was like, it's just gonna be a slow burn. But then today when I got on it, it was to like 128, and I'm like, that's some bullshit. So let me just go ahead and buy another one. So instead of having 2, now I got 3. So when it do finally decide to jump, that's just one little extra little piece of the puzzle that's gonna take me a little bit further.
Exactly though. That's what I'm saying. Like, especially with Apples and the shares, because like basically you're supposed to trade your options or whatever to buy more shares. Like that's what I'm planning on doing in the morning. Like if Apple, I'm gonna check check the chart, check the RSI, check the 20-day moving average, and if it's under it at any point in time, I'm buying some more shares. I'll probably buy maybe 5 more shares.
Hey, I need that app that show you the trend lines too, though. I couldn't find it this morning.
TradingView.
Yeah, it's
TradingView.
Yep, TradingView. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
That's what I use while I'm at work because I need to see. I gotta see RSI. I gotta see moving average and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's all you want to say about the 35K. I mean, we're gonna have a little Zoom call with people tomorrow. So.
Yeah, that was it. What else I want to say? I just wanted to say, like, shout out to all the people that was like, hit me up and like, man, I felt like kind of like a known person. Just like, me and Bill was talking about like if Basebird, I mean not Basebird, if our little range of Twitter was Twitter, I was trending topic, boy.
Yeah, you was at the top. You was number 1 on the trending list, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, some people like
big day though. Big
day. That's a big day.
Nobody besides what DT that done made $35,000 a day.
One day, yeah. Like you was at the top of the list.
Yeah, for real though. And like I say, I don't want to say a person that work a regular job. Like I say, I feel like the best thing I did yesterday, like I tweeted it. I literally worked a whole 12-hour shift while making $34K, which I did make about 34.7. So that's enough for 35K. But like I'm the real MVP because like so many people like they'll be on walk that. Because I'm going around telling people like it's nobody at this plant that made more money than me yesterday.
Not even the manager.
Yeah. Not even the top manager.
Not even
the only person that made more than you that day was the owner.
The owner. That's it.
Yeah, the owner. He made
he wasn't there. He don't even live in this country, so he make it like he owns stuff from another country. But like that, like I say, man. Like I say, if you need some advice on something that I can help you with, hit me up. But I mean, I want y'all to go fish before you come trying to get me to help you fish. I can help you.
No, just like learn to answer returns or whatever. We gonna help you out because we all know what we talking about. Like, he made the big play, but we can help anybody out that need the help. Because like we know what we know, and we can tell you how to make some money in the market. We can't tell you what to do, but like you said,
That's I go back to
she give you fish. You gotta learn how to fish.
yeah. I go back today. I bought work, which is Slack. I bought 6 contracts today, like early this morning or whatever, and like it kind of ran down, so I bought the deal. So I bought 6 contracts of it, and I made like I think I'm up like $289 today on that. One day I bought it today, and I'm up $289 already today.
Right.
Could
And
be a
like
day
Big
trade.
and like Big Boy was saying, like you gotta know what you're looking at. So like my sister hit me after I had my big play and she was like, well, my sister late on Twitter, she older though. Forgive
Yeah.
her. But
Yeah.
like she hit me probably like maybe a week later or so, and she was like, you're gonna have to teach me how to do it. So when I texted her, I was like, I can give you a couple videos and I can tell you to make sure you watch Market Mondays every Monday. And that'll
Mhm.
help you out to figure out the plays that like you probably need to jump in on. But if you just want me to tell you like, hey, get this stock, get that stock, get this, I can't do that for you.
No, because you're gonna end
If
up
you
trying to
don't,
blame me.
yeah, if you don't know what you read and you ain't gonna know when to get in, you ain't gonna know when to get out. I might can jump in the same stock that you jump in for the same amount of shares, and then I get out when it's up and you get out when it's down. You're gonna blame me
Yep,
just because you
exactly.
ain't
I
know
ain't
what
tell
you
you.
was looking at.
Exactly. That's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
want that on my shoulders.
No, I'm cool.
I tell you what I'm doing, but I ain't telling you to do it. But I tell you what I'm doing.
I
cool.
say,
I'm in Teladoc right now, and my Visa card will run it up today, y'all.
I'm still tight
oh
about
my
that Visa
goodness.
shit though.
Dog, y'all, let me look at my phone. I
Ain't
bought
none
the
of y'all
Visa
got
card at 80 cents. What? 180.
Ain't none of y'all got Alphabet?
That's Google. Anybody got Google? Hell no. They ran up
No.
today.
I was on Yahoo Finance yesterday. They said Alphabet is gonna run up in the next 2 days. I looked at it today, probably like 2 hours ago. It was up like 400%.
Golly.
Ooh,
But that probably be
ain't
high
up
though.
400%, but it's up 4%.
Oh yeah, it's one share
It's
is
up 4%. But it's so high.
one share is like 1600.
It's 1722. Well, Class C,
Oh, well,
1722.
Well, it's still climbing then, cause when I seen it, it was 1660. It's still going.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I bought a contract yesterday. Well, I bought a contract. This was Monday right before the market closed or whatever on SHLL. It's a EV company, electric vehicle company. So it's a Toyota acquisition and Helion. They merging together, and they gonna have like 18-wheel electric vehicles or whatever on the road, and they already got trucks on the road. And unlike Nikola, and like I mean, it's not about me believing in a company. It's about me believing it's gonna make me some money. And right now, like I say, I bought a contract at $400. Monday right before the market closed. And I'm up $920 right now on that. Like I say, it's just all about investing in time and knowledge and understanding what stocks or how can you make money out this. It's not about I don't gotta care about the companies. I care about making money out the companies. The companies are irrelevant.
It's down 1.2% right now though, but that might be a good time to get in it. It's after hours, so.
What you talking about?
The SHLL.
It is. Let me see. Yep.
Yeah. $54.61 if you want to buy a share.
Yeah, but like I said, you can't buy it right now though.
Yeah.
Not after hours, yeah.
Like I say, man, like we just want to let everybody know, like, you know, how, like, I mean, we still regular. My life been as regular as it been. I still gonna be out tomorrow, and I'll be right back on that job Friday morning at 7:00 with a lot more leverage though. A lot more leverage.
And what I find dope is like we all at 3 different points. Like you up there. Big Boy probably midway there, and I'm like starting out basically. Yeah. And it's dope to hear 3 different perspectives.
I just been focused on.
Man, I told you no, man. Your brother got it now, man. Until you catch him, you out the loop. But anyway, a little bit up there.
Gonna be soon.
I hope that you got faith like that. A little bit up there. You about mid-range, and I'm just not starting out. And it's dope to see like somebody who's starting out, they can listen to what I got going on. But if they want to hear from y'all two who got y'all foot heavy in the game, they still got the motivation to know, okay, I might not get the 34K day, but I might get a 1,500 day.
Exactly.
That's still a good day, man. Keep climbing, keep working.
You know what I'm saying? Like he made 34K Tuesday. Oh, yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You made 34K. I made 1,300. Like.
And I made 600.
1,300 sounds so less than 34K, but that's still a great day. That's still more than what I make a week. So,
Like I told you yesterday, Go ahead, Devin. You go ahead.
and I made 600. So I made 600, you made 1,300, and he made 34.
But
It's
listen to this though.
inspiration from all three. So whichever, they all sound like a good day to somebody that just get their only money from work.
But in my opinion, like if I didn't make that 34K day, if I would have made 1,600 yesterday or 600 yesterday, I'd have been happy with that.
That's a good day.
Because it's green, it's positive. It's like I say, like you making $600 a day. Did you make that at your job today? Like I'm saying, like, I just try to let people know, like it's not about shitting on no job. It's about I would love to make the same amount of money or more. I mean, obviously, I would love to make more than I make at my job without having to go work at my job because it's so much more to do than go to a job for a certain amount of time and spend that time when you could be spending it with your family, spending it with your loved ones, spending it enjoying yourself, investing in what you got going on. Because like I had a 3-week break of work in July or whatever, and I feel like it kind of a 3-week break at work or whatever. I ain't get it out right. I had to take it out.
Get it out right.
But it a 3-week break in July or whatever, and like I said, I feel like I had time to sit down because I still was getting paid, so I had a free mind knowing I was still getting paid, but I didn't have to go to work because I was on quarantine because I had been around the coronavirus or whatever, so you know how that go. But I really sat back down and like, man, let me change my life because like that's all we be talking about anyway. I figured out so much more stuff that I just gave myself a routine, man. And like that stock market is a routine. It's not something that you can do Monday and then you can do it Friday. No, you got to do it Monday through Friday. Like matter of fact, you got to do it Sunday through Sunday. Like I say,
Sunday, this 24/7.
I eat sleep the stocks, man. Like I say, just this morning, I went to sleep at 1 o'clock, and I got up before 7 o'clock. Cause like I knew I had to, cause I see all these people hit me up the night before, but I was like, I mean, I ain't got, cause like Chantal, what I got here, she had some balloons in the front room. She had some balloons, she had some congratulations balloons up and stuff. Man, she said she was proud, but I appreciate it because like I think it's tight that people are proud of me. I know the people that's around me are proud of me because I won't say I'm proud of myself, but I am proud of myself on one side, you know.
And what we say, it's an inspiration, man. We here to inspire, dog. That's why we want to build our resume, like we've been saying. And then y'all can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but that call.
Yeah. That was a car that just rolled by you?
Oh, yeah. Man, that car, man, come on, punch that dude in the face. He all riding by us. Like,
for no reason,
yeah,
man.
like, all we want to do is inspire, like, this kind of, like, not validates us, because we already validate as people. We real people in this world. But it validates the podcast, because what we talk about is financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. That's what we really based on, because we know going to work and working a dead-end job is not what you should do. You're just a shell of yourself. You're better than that. That's what we're trying to preach. And like him making 34K in a day is really showing people that we putting in the action behind our words. That's why we got a shirt. Actions over words. Shirt's coming out soon. We always say that, but
they coming out soon.
Fire ass shirts. We already got them. We got them made. They fire ass shirts, y'all.
And see, for me, I'm off from my regular job on Wednesdays and Sundays. On Sundays, I record. On Wednesday, this is my last 2 Wednesdays. Last Wednesday, I made $1,300 in the market. Today, I woke up, I went and ran, I went and bought some shit for the house. I went and chilled. I went and had a little fun. It's like, why can't I live like this every day?
Exactly. But hey,
like, why would I just want to go out and burn myself out at work and then come home and be tired and woe out and still can't have a $1,300 day or a $600 day or shit, even a $500 day? If you make $500 a day for 7 days straight, that's $3,500 a week, man.
I don't make that.
I don't make that. Like I said, but that won't say it's all about. But I feel like it's all about the journey. Like a lot of people hit me up. Like I said, like I say, it would be nice just to learn this journey. Like the journey of seeing you hitting somebody else. I would love for these people. Like I told where to go look at the information to find some information, and like they come back and they make some success, and they shout me out. Yeah. Like I said, I don't need no credit, but like I said, I want to help y'all out because like I said, people like they hit me up. Like I said, I had to hit them up the next morning. Like I said, I got up before 7 o'clock, so I would have time to be able to hit everybody up. And then be able to do my stocks or study on the stocks or whatever. So pretty good situation.
Yeah, man. We just want to come here for a special show because it's a special occasion. To see a person like that start in March, April, really in the market and build himself up by putting himself and immersing himself in the stock market and make 35K.
What's cap, big boy?
Huh?
What's cap?
You nigga.
You was saying a cap. What's cap?
Okay.
What
I
on
forgot,
cap?
I forgot what you said. That you said cap, nigga.
No, on Harvard.
You did say cap though. You said it first and then he said it.
No, he said he had sent me a text message. He said cap. He had sent me a cap on the text message. Like they said, I'm capping over here.
Yeah, I forgot what you had said. Yeah, I was saying cap. I forgot what you had said, but we'll hit back when we listen to this.
That man, he gonna mess up my soliloquy, man. I was literally in my soliloquy telling y'all about myself, and like, you know, no, not telling y'all about myself, but saying, you know, about the stocks, man. But hey, everybody, like, just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Like, it's saying the stock. If you want to learn this, jump, learn it, man. Like, it really will change your life. I literally like locked in and like said, I enjoyed the stock. Like people were saying, we enjoy reading the chart. I enjoy listening to videos about business because I'm into business because I want to be a businessman. Like I said, I want to have multiple ventures, multiple stuff coming out. Like I said, I saw you tweeted today, Dave. Somebody you like something, you like these people creating or something. What you say?
I like to see all these creative minds because Corona got everybody wanting to do something, man.
Exactly.
And it'd be nice to see, like, you go, whether it be Facebook or Twitter or whatever social media that you use, you see people trying to sell this or sell that or build this and build that. It's like, man, that shit dope, man, because, I mean, it's a whole lot more to this world than just going to your 9 to 5 and coming home, man.
So much more. Shout out
the motivation. Exactly. The motivation and the inspiration that I get behind just having something to look forward to on a week-to-week basis that's promoting, you know, better things in my life on a day-to-day basis. I want everybody to feel that feeling like when you hit a play and you be like, damn, well, I've been working on this and I finally got it. Like 34 bands. It's like, oh, I hit 34 bands.
And one day.
This feeling right here, you can't get that from going to work, man.
You'll never get that feeling.
You never get it.
Never pay you that.
But I think the crazy oxymoron situation of it is that I literally made that while I was at work. So that literally shows you like that. Now you don't have to go to work to make more money than like I literally made more money yesterday than last year I made like $52,000. I made 34 in one day. So basically I bought 66% of my year in one day yesterday. That's craziness, man. People like I say, like, you don't get time back. And that's why I say I let my money soldiers go fight for me because I'm buying my time back, man, because time equals freedom.
Yeah. And we generals over here, and we send our money soldiers out, and they always bring back more soldiers.
Just let people know, though, you got to spend money to make money. You might have to spend a little bit now because that man made 34, but he had to spend a little bit now just to get there.
But also, like I said,
a little bit too.
But we didn't tell you.
Just a little bit.
But we didn't tell you about this. Like I say, dude put $160,000 and made $12,000 off Zoom. Like I say, everybody gonna do that. But I'm saying you don't have to. Hell, damn what you did. You know.
Yeah, that was.
You got $80 and made what? $800.
1,300. I took out 500, and then at the end of the day, I took out another 850. So it was
you take it out there and just send it straight to your account.
It put it back into my buying power.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I had 3 shares. I sold 2 shares. It was like 530 or something like that. And then later on in the day, when I told y'all that I was about to get out because it was dropping, then when I took that last one out, that was almost 900 right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I made 1,300 in that one day. That was lucky, but no, that was
move.
That was luck. Yeah, that was luck. And it was so fortunate though, because everything that I got now came straight off of that one play. So when I put in the call for Walmart and it shoot up to 500, I ain't have to come out of pocket for none of it. All that came from that first play that I made.
So like basically your all time is green.
OPM.
You up. Everything you doing is up. Like I say, in my buying power right now, I got 42K in my buying power. Like, you know, I'm ready to spin. It's like, nah.
Yeah, you are.
We're investing. Because what we do ain't gambling. We're investing because we're putting in the work to know what's going on. Exactly. You know what the David Black Podcast be doing? Going hard.
Vibe,
man.
So thank y'all for checking us out. If you're watching this, we're going to keep showing y'all our plays, and we're going to keep making plays. This is the Money Quarterback.
This is Why Twin because hey, follow me, Mr. 34K. It's like I'm playing.
And this is Devin Don't Care _ man. Follow us.
Hey, one last thing. Like Chris Lewis, like I'm about to make you a t-shirt called Mr. Stocks, boy. Holla at your boy. I should show you about Mr. Stocks.
This man been so wet with the shot, though.
Steph Curry out here. I told
this man he can hit a net with a BB gun out on Stocks. But everything he picked, like literally, that shield that he picked Monday, I was on the phone here. I was like, RSI, low right now. It's time to buy. I told him to buy it.
And
bought
you
it.
ain't buying.
I'm Lil Wayne. No, I had bought 2 more contracts to Doc. Teledoc at that time.
Nigga, no,
Oh,
he ain't.
okay.
He ain't Lil Wayne. 'Cause I told him about the stop.
I would have bought that. I should have bought that too. Though. I don't know why.
I told him about the stock.
This bullshit.
But I literally made $410 off this stock like last week, and I bought back in again. And now I'm up then $1,000 off it again. So,
But
too
he always been scared Money Jones though.
yeah, he always been
Yeah.
a busted boy.
Because I always think about real estate in the city, but that's what I'm saying. I'm focusing on straight stocks and not no real estate, Amazon stores. I'm gonna build a website and shit like that. But as far as like anything else, I'm writing to motherfucking I ain't even say that because I don't be cussing like that on the podcast anymore.
Yeah.
But
Basically, what you saying is you got more stuff to focus on.
yeah, no,
Yeah, you got
stocks to
your-
focus on.
You got
Yeah,
your hands in a lot of different pots,
exactly.
so you'll jump
Got
out
gumbo.
there. Yeah. I feel you.
We
Got that
got
gumbo over here, but you know that gumbo be hitting hard.
Yeah, I feel you.
You did. But this is the Native Black Podcast, and we'll see y'all Sunday. You did.
Tuesday, but we recording on Sunday. Hold it down,
We'll
you
record on
guys.
Sunday.
Hey,
But we'll see y'all on Tuesday. You did.
what's a dream without inspiration? I got it. All right.